everybody, and it's time to watch the 10 most dangerous animals in the US.
Okay.
Do you think you know any dangerous animals in the US?
No. But I do know raccoons live in the US.
You do know the raccoons live in the US. Okay, let's just jump in. That's a fantastic answer.
Number 10. Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bears, yeah.
North American brown bears have a fearsome reputation to go with their physical prowess and outstanding natural weaponry. The common name, grizzly, is often used in reference to brown bear species found in the US. These include the Ursus arctos horribilis, or the mainland grizzly, the peninsula grizzly, and Kodiak bears, only found in Alaska's eponymous archipelago. The latter rivals the polar bear as the largest land carnivore on Earth. Kodiak bears have been known to weigh over 1,500 pounds, which is almost as heavy as the average bull. As evident from the prominent muscular hump on their shoulders, grizzlies are built for power. Moreover, they have massive canines, claws that grow up to 6 inches, and jaws strong enough to crush bowling balls. As a grizzly stands up on its hind legs, it will often use its superior strength to take down a victim. It will bite at the victim's lower jaw, which is most likely a disarming technique.
The guy's voice and the music makes this actually a little bit scary to watch.
Yeah, it's like watch a ghost
I didn't
movie.
know they can bite a bowling ball.
I know there's an emoji about brown bear. Do you know that?
Spiders.
Spiders?
Spiders.
Black widows and brown recluse spiders share an entry on our list as the most dangerous spiders in the US. Female black widows, distinguishable by the red hourglass mark on their abdomens, are the most fearsome by reputation. They'll sometimes devour their partners after mating and own highly toxic venom. The illness associated with black widow envenomation is called latrodectism. It's described by pain, vomiting, and muscle rigidity. Contrary to popular belief, the condition is rarely fatal for humans. The brown recluse spider, although only slightly larger than a US penny, is quite dangerous in its own right. The hemotoxic properties of its venom can cause tissue necrosis. Severe lesions can become infected and may even lead to amputation. Yet, like the black widows, the bite of a brown recluse spider is seldom fatal.
Have you ever watched the film Arachnophobia?
I don't know.
It's brilliant. It's about spiders that come in from a foreign place and take over a whole village, a small town.
Cougar.
Cougar. What is cougar?
Cougars, also known as pumas or mountain lions, have the widest distribution of any wild animal in the Americas. In the US, populations are found across 16 states, mostly on the West Coast. Male cougars average about 150 pounds, but in rare cases may surpass 200 pounds. Even though that's about the weight of the average American male, the difference in power is considerable. Relative to its size, the cougar has the largest paws and hind legs found within the feline family. This enables it to perform outstanding leaps and reach sprinting speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, which is actually faster than a greyhound. It can also swim and is an apt climber. A cougar's muscular body is perfectly designed for grasping and holding large prey. An attack usually involves a bite to the neck, in which the animal tries to sink its teeth between the vertebrae and into the spinal cord. Children are at greatest risk of getting ambushed by a cougar, and the least likely to survive an attack.
But it looks beautiful.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it looks very elegant. Very.
I did watch a news story. It was about a mountain lion cougar was waiting on a bike path, and there was like reports it would was attacking people, but it was like waiting there to pounce on them as the bikes were going past.
You cycle across America.
Yeah, I did cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever met?
I had that one time I cycled across America in 2004. I say America, it's not America, it's USA, because it's North America. Okay. I cycled across the US of A in 2013. I did 4.5, 5,000 miles, whatever it is. Anyway, there was a time I was in, where was I? It was near Yellowstone. So what's that? I forget which state that's in now. It's between...
What?
It was down from there anyway. Anyway, wherever it was, I can't forget the states. Sorry, I'm not very good with the states. But I was sleeping in the tent and I was kind of typing in my vlog thing that I was doing, and literally I heard right down here just come out. I honestly, I've never been so petrified in my entire life. I've told you this story before, and I sat there for 2 hours just dead still. I didn't know what it was. Anyway, in the end, I fell asleep and got through it. I woke in the morning, obviously there was nothing there. I'm still here, I'm still alive. And I don't mind admitting, I was crying that night. I was terrified. And then I got my bike and all my stuff back together. And then I cycled like a few miles down the road and stopped and had a drink. And I could hear the noise again. And it was deer. Oh. It was just deer. That's all it was. Deer. It was that noise. But I'm glad it was deer. But yeah, it could have been, that could have been 10 times worse. In my head, I thought it was a buffalo because I was in the area of buffalo, because there's lots of buffalo in Yellowstone. So yeah, it's. Is it Wyoming? Yellowstone's in Wyoming, or is it? It's just on the edge, isn't it? It goes into. It's Montana as well as in the top corner. I think it's Wyoming. I don't know. Yes, it is Wyoming because I went over Mount Horn. Yes, that's it. Okay. Anyway, back in. Here we go. Sorry.
Grey wolf.
Grey wolf.
As the largest and strongest member of the Canidae family, the grey wolf was a mandatory introduction to our list. Its teeth are specialized for crushing bone, and its slender, powerfully built body favors relentless attacks. Although dangerous enough on its own, the wolf is notable for its pack behavior and cooperative hunting. A pack of 15 wolves, for example, is capable of taking down an adult moose. Interestingly enough, the deer species can easily grow to be 15 times heavier than an individual wolf. While not as numerous as in Eurasia, North America has also seen a number of wolf attacks. The most recent fatality occurred in 2010 in Alaska, when a young woman was killed while jogging.
I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, it's like Alaska.
Like Alaska, you mean a husky you're talking about? The Alaskan husky?
Similar.
Yeah, they look similar, yeah.
6. Arizona bark scorpion.
Scorpions.
The Arizona bark scorpion, also known as Centauroides sculpturatus, is North America's most venomous scorpion. These creatures prefer riparian areas, meaning that they're found on land adjacent to rivers or streams. The popularity of irrigated lawns and other man-made water systems have led to an increase of scorpion populations in residential areas. The symptoms associated with the Arizona bark scorpion's sting can last from 24 to 72 hours. They include intense pain, numbness, and convulsions, or temporary dysfunction of the affected area. The pain is so intense that victims reported experiencing sensations similar to electric shocks. While fatalities are rare, there are certain groups that are more at risk than others, such as children, the elderly, or people with compromised immune systems. In Arizona, thousands of people are reportedly stung by the scorpion each year. Number 5. Bull shark. With the Atlantic Ocean on its east coast and the Pacific Ocean in the west, the US faces more than a dozen shark attacks every year. While the great white receives the brunt of the notoriety, there's an equally, if not more, dangerous shark. Unlike their mainly oceanic relatives, bull sharks are able to thrive in freshwater systems as well. This makes them particularly dangerous when considering the US's sprawling riverways. Bull sharks have been found up the Mississippi River, hundreds of miles from the ocean.
Really?
They were also spotted in the Ohio River and in Maryland's Potomac River.
Whoa!
These creatures have pound per pound the most powerful bite of all the shark species. There's a combination of factors that make them particularly dangerous towards humans. It's not only about bite force and size. Even though females average roughly 300 pounds or about as much as the typical sumo wrestler, Bull sharks are territorial, temperamental, and have no tolerance for provocation. These creatures might have even been responsible for the infamous Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916, which served as an inspiration for the novel Jaws. Number 4.
We'll keep
rattlesnake.
up.
By recent estimates, there are roughly 7,000 to 8,000 snake bites that occur in the United States every year. Fortunately, the development of antivenom has led to significantly less fatalities than in the past. Snake attacks are disproportionate in the country, with the majority of them occurring in warm weather states such as Texas and Florida. Among the various venomous serpents found across the land, there are about 16 rattlesnake species. These creatures are so dreaded that a timber rattlesnake was once put on a flag to motivate infantry forces. During the American Revolution, the Continental Marines had a motto flag of a timber rattlesnake that was coiled and ready to strike. Beneath it were the words, "Don't tread on me." These snakes are distinguishable by the rattle at the end of their tail. It's made of interlocked keratinous segments which vibrate against one another when the snake contracts certain tail muscles. This produces a distinctive rattling sound that acts as a deterrent to predators and as a warning to humans. The western diamondback and the eastern diamondback are the species responsible for most snakebite fatalities. The latter is known as the most venomous snake in North America and owns the longest fangs of any rattlesnake species.
How are you with snakes? Do you like snakes? I've never asked you this.
I did not hold the snakes on my leg when I was.
No.
And I just holding pictures.
I had one time in a bar in Dublin in Ireland, and this guy came around with this big yellow python trying to put it on people's necks, and I just ran out the bar.
Deer. Deer may sound less terrifying than other animals on our list, but statistically speaking,
dangerous.
They're the deadliest. A number of species weigh several hundred pounds and certainly possess the mass to trample people to death. Males own majestic antlers, some of which are several feet across and definitely capable of inflicting severe injuries. However, fatal antler stabbings or brutal trampling isn't what makes the deer the deadliest creatures in the country. Most will simply choose to run away from humans rather than engage them. That's actually the crux of
Cars.
it. As deer move across their range, they end up on roadways or highways and collide with vehicles. In the US, this type of collision causes about 200 human deaths and roughly $1 billion in property damage every year. It's so widespread that the idea of being surprised and caught like a deer in the headlights has become a saying. While easier to avoid during the day, deer are particularly difficult to spot at dusk or dawn. Habitat fragmentation is a considerable factor in the rise of deer-vehicle collisions. Number 2, American bison. The American bison is North America's largest land animal and nature's equivalent of a gigantic battering ram. Its charge, a devastating combination of mass and speed, is powerful enough to derail a train. Also known as the buffalo, the species' bulls can weigh up to 2,800 pounds in the wild and a staggering 3,800 pounds in captivity. That's about as heavy as the average car. They own massive heads, pronounced muscular humps, and giant forequarters. Their short, curved horns are used as defensive weapons and to fight for status within the herd. Despite its mass and seemingly lethargic movements, a charging bison can get up to 40 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, Usain Bolt's speed record topped out at 27.8 miles per hour. Historically, these creatures used to roam the continent in vast herds. The spread of bovine diseases from domestic cattle and commercial hunting brought the creatures to the brink of extinction. They went from over 60 million in the late 18th century to only a few 100,000 towards the end of the 19th century. Recovery efforts spared its extinction, and the American bison is now mainly restricted to reserves and national parks. That's where a number of violent human encounters have occurred in the past decades. From 1980 to 1999, at Yellowstone National Park alone,
I've been there.
Bison attacked
I've been right
3
there.
times more people
I've got
than
a picture
deers.
of me right next to it.
During
I'm going
this
to put it
period, there
here.
were 3 reported
This is me when I did it.
in addition to numerous reports of puncture wounds and broken bones.
Yeah, I've told you this story. Buffalo, when I went through Yellowstone, there's loads of them there, okay? And I was coming into Yellowstone, on the main road into it, where the park kind of opens up, and there's just a buffalo just stood in the middle of the road. Same size as that one, a big buffalo sitting in the road. I'm probably maybe 300 yards away from it, and it still looks massive. I'm that far away from it, and so I've had to wait for a car to come, and then I'm like, "Can I go alongside you?" So he's driving slow, and then I'm on the other side, and we go around it. It was just like, oh my God, I was stuck there because he didn't move. So lucky enough, the car did that. And then when I got into Yellowstone Hotel, I stayed there the night, and I started walking around, and then a whole herd just walked into the car park. Like everybody's there, people were all there taking pictures, right? And you're talking like 100 of them, just walking, rubbing against cars and just walking around. It was crazy. It was really crazy. I was just like, this is just really weird. And I'm like as close as I am to the camera right now to one, but on the other side of a car.
Okay.
Number 1, moose.
It's the ghost movie.
Even though they're part of the deer family, and even though they get in a fair share of vehicle collisions, moose most definitely deserve their own entry on our list. They're creatures of many extremes, as the largest and heaviest of all deer species. Exceptional bulls stand more than 6 foot 9 inches at the shoulder, meaning they're taller than NBA superstar LeBron James. Their massive antlers can span close to 6 feet from tip to tip, so you could horizontally fit the average American male between them. The largest bulls weigh close to 2,000 pounds, almost twice as much as a grand piano. Moose are not only monsters in terms of proportion, but also temperament. When it comes to raw data, they attack more people than wolves and bears combined. They're also perfectly capable of killing both predatory species. They injure more humans than any other animal in the Americas, and are second only to hippos in worldwide attacks. They can charge people and inflict devastating injuries with their antlers. One common sign of an imminent charge is that the hairs on its neck and shoulders will stand up. Moose are surprisingly limber, and unlike other large-hooved animals, they can kick in all directions. Not that you should ever do it, but this means there's no safe way to approach them.
I saw a moose.
Yeah.
I did.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Oh, it wasn't beautiful. It was dead. It was at the top. Well, not the top. When I went over Mount Horn in Wyoming, and I could smell it for about 3 miles on the way up. It was right at the top of this area I came across, and obviously I'm downwind of it, so the smell was coming straight at me, and it stunk. I'm pretty sure it was a moose. Maybe I'm wrong. It may have been a very big deer, but whatever it was, yeah. Oh my God, it was disgusting. It was massive. It was just on the side of the road, dead, probably hit by a truck or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this. I got a chance to talk about my trip when I was in the US, which we didn't plan and you just brought up, which I'm really happy with. I didn't think about that. That's really good. Yeah. If you enjoy this kind of content, let us know in the comments. And if you have something else that you think that we should watch and learn from, we would love to learn more. I generally find that very interesting. I obviously knew that the grizzly bears were very, very powerful, but biting a bowling ball seems crazy to me. What were you about to say?
Oh, I want to say maybe next time we can watch some strange looking animal in ocean.
Strange looking animals in oceans.
Yeah, because lots of species in ocean.
Okay, well, we're going to do lots of stuff. We're doing stuff from all around the world, all different sorts of things. We've done stuff about breakfast. We've done around the world. We've done things about snacks and sugary snacks around the world as well, and all sorts of things. So if you like it, head and watch one of these down here. Have a click, and we will see you later. I've been